Hello, it's a different show. It's not Daytime Today. It's not JLT This Morning. It's 50 Plus, a show I debuted a month ago. And here I am again. I'll see if anybody joins me. The topics could be anything, but today's topic is trying to make money with my clothes on. That's the topic. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we'll see if anybody comes on. I'm setting everything up. But I'm trying to work hard. I'm trying to make it on my own. I'm trying to, not fucking do some weird stuff and creating. Oops, did I do it? I got it. Okay. Not trying to do anything crazy. Just trying to, create content and hang out with everybody. And I'm watching other people, and they're just like, they're doing what I'm doing, and some of them not even half as good. And they got followings that are crazy. They are crazy. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, JJM. So you guys are here. I was like, who's going to come in and go see a different title? I'm like, who's going to come in? Michelle Buchanan. Hello. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so I'm coming in. Is this for any ages? It can be anybody, any ages. But I was trying. I wanted to talk something different. I was like, what show can I put this on? So I'm putting it on this one. But hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. Come on in. The water's fine. I'm gonna put in my usual stuff. Yeah, so because I am trying to make money so I can continue doing this. I had talked with my friend today. We're both content creators, and we're like, we do not want to we don't have to leave this. I want to do this for the rest of my life. I'm 53, so my life isn't that long. Well, if I'm lucky, then I'm lucky, like another 30-something years, I could do this. Andy Rooney was like 102, wasn't he, or something like he was doing this? But I'm trying to continue doing this, and I'm making changes and doing things so I can do this because I've been watching other people. I've been studying other people. I've been seeing what they're doing. I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. Okay. So I'm like, I'm trying it too. So we're talking about money. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about life, being a content creator. So people are signing up for my classes and for my events. So thank you for signing up. If you haven't, I have 6 events coming up. Check them out. You can sign up now while we're on here if you want, so I get you in. There are 4 ways you can pay: Zelle, Venmo, CashAPP, and PayPal. I'm talking about money. I'm talking about changing careers when you're older and trying to make your way, get your piece of the pie. That's what we're talking about today. Because a lot of us have jobs we don't like. I had a job that I hated after a while. I had bosses I hated. I had coworkers I hated. And I said, I'm done. I turned 40 and I was like, that's it. I don't know if you guys ever feel that way, but it's like you have to kind of go, okay, I'm done. I always thought entrepreneurship was for other people. I was like, that's for somebody else. But now I've been doing it 13 years. I am in it, and I'm in it to win it. I'm having fun. I love it. It's hard work, you guys. It is hard work, right? And I decided to go to Hollywood. I said, I'm going to do Hollywood stuff. But I've made my way, you guys. You changed it to 52. See, there you go. It's never too late, Michelle. What were you doing, if you don't mind? What were you doing before, and what are you doing now, if you don't mind? Oh, hi, Miss Camille Beauty. You're on. Hey, hello. Welcome. This is one of my shows I have on my channel. It's mostly audio. This is the first video version. So you guys are on the first video live version of the show. I might do more of these too. But I want to know, Michelle, what you did. I'm curious. You can say fields, or you can make it as broad as you want or as soon as you want. But I'm just saying that a lot of us have jobs we don't like, careers we tried out, and we're like, I don't do it anymore. Or we raise children, and we're like, okay, now I'm done. Now I want to do something else. So it's never too late. I was 40 my first change. I was 46 my second change. And I've added some things this year at 53. So I'm telling you, you were a TV director. You were a TV director 27 years? Michelle, as I learn about you and your sister Barbara, I'm loving you guys more and more. I'm just like loving you guys more and more. I can't believe this. Oh, wow. Okay. How do you go from TV director to public relations for a school? That's very interesting. That's well, you're still behind the camera, I guess, on both things, but that's very interesting. Wow. Okay. Did not expect that. Those are two very different things, but yet still behind the camera. Like it's still promotion of some sort. Wow. Okay. Um, that's it. It's very interesting. I would love to hear your directing stories. You directed local news. I'm sure after a while with all those bad stories, ugh, they get on my nerves. That's very cool, Michelle. I'm seriously, I think it's very cool. So you've been in the business. So then whenever I talk about business, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So yes. And there's MJ. Hi, MJ. Hello. I love seeing my regular names. So I was talking to my friend who's going to come to I have a class this Saturday at noon. You guys should come join it. It's of course $15 for you if you're in this chat room. You guys should come join. We're talking about my audio dramas, how I do them, all behind the scenes stuff. I think anybody can come to it. It can be anybody come to it. We're gonna have some Candace will be there. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about it. It's this Saturday at noon. But that's my whole point is that I'm trying to also share my knowledge with people who come to me all the time saying, James, I want to change my career, or James, I want to try this. So I'm gonna give you some ideas of stuff. We can talk about anything in that class. You can ask me any kind of question about work or changing your life. I'm a certified life coach also. And I think it's one of those cool things where you can like go, okay, I want to really do something different. And I think that's the wonderful thing about all the different things that I've done. I've done so many different things. So my life, I've had many different lives. So I think that you could benefit from me telling you stuff. So I think you could benefit from me. So you're the only woman director. Oh my God, I do want to hear your story. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you faced all kinds of stuff. So even when I talk about being othered, then you were othered. You know exactly what that's like. I'm sure. You probably have a million stories like I do. Being the only. I've been the only Black this, the only gay that. I've been the only only of stuff all the time. And still today, I am the only in certain things. So I totally understand. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. And you go back to school. See, I love it. I love it. I went the first time I went back to school was at 44, no, 45. It was a trip at first because I was like studying. What was that? Studying. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. But I enjoyed what I was doing and I enjoyed the subject. So it was good. I'm gonna put this on. This is getting on my nerves. Right over there. I was like, yeah, I don't know what's studying and all that. And it was like, but I loved it. We are still standing, Michelle. That's right, girl. The bell for that one. We are because we have to, right? There are many folks who do fall apart, and I always feel for them. They can't handle it. This is too much. But we have to, because if we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. But the choice is you don't, and then the next women come and the kids calling us old. Exactly, MJ. I'm like the oldest person in the room half the time. Anyway, so it's not fair. But we made it. I'm like, my brother didn't make it. My brother made it to 47 and he had a heart attack. He didn't make it. I made it to 53. I'm here. So I look at it that way. That's exciting. And that's why everything that I do is very exciting right now to me. You see, I'm always excited on these shows, like talking to you guys, putting on my audio dramas, I'm so excited because I love doing this stuff. This stuff is just like, I'm doing jobs that were not invented until recently. This was nothing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. This was not a job. We are seasoned. I have to call myself Laurie Seasoning Salt. I am a GH fan. So I used to have an assistant. I loved him. His name was Mark Wood. I loved him. He was the best. And he decided to have his own life after a while. I have contracted employees where I pay them for services. Like I have 2 graphic designers. We have 2. I have producers for my music. Hire them. So those are only ones. So I have graphic designers, so I have folks who do my music, and I have folks who do all my slates and stuff for my flyers and things. So they're contracted employees. I hire them out, but I'm the only one. I need another assistant. I need an assistant. And that's my goal, is make enough money regularly so I can have an assistant. That's why I'm doing all these things. That's why I do all these, fund drives of, super chats and my CashAPP. And I'm trying to get an assistant. I want to hire someone part-time, start out part-time, and pay them well, like $25 an hour and more, because my life, they'll have fun. They'll come work for you. Can you imagine working for me? Well, my day is different every single day, all the time. It's very different. You could one day be with me on a set somewhere, or next day be doing organizing, or next day my life is a lot of fun. It's busy. You got to keep up with me. You gotta just gotta. I have a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So that's the plans that I'm working up to. Hi, Leopardess. So I'm working up to that. So that's why I'm throwing these classes. That's why I'm throwing these. I put up my CashAPP. All the stuff that people give me money for goes towards stuff for this business. And so that's kind of, because I'm doing this full time now. I have life coaching clients. I have organizing clients. It's all for my wealth of trying to get more money, get more stuff, so I can get more stuff for this business and do more stuff for you guys. Someone paid me and gave me a CashAPP the other day, and I used that directly to pay one of my producers. And I was like, I told him, I said, you just paid a producer for me. That was perfect. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of like, oh, hi, Mr. Naylor. So that's what I'm kind of, hello, Sherry. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like, whatever money you guys give me, I don't care if it's $2, $3, $10, $20, $30, it all comes to something. It all adds up, and I don't sniff at any of it. It's all for a cause to keep me going, because other folks are doing this. And they're doing it. I went to my friend's TikTok, and they're just fucking throwing money at him. And his stuff, no shade to him, but like, he's not trying to save the world or create community. He just wants the money, and he's half naked while he's doing it, and they're just throwing money at him. So I'm like, if you're throwing money at half naked people who just want to have attention and live a high lifestyle and buy expensive shoes, then should you want to support someone who's keeping his clothes on and trying to actually change the world? That's what I'm trying to. I'm actually trying to change the world. I'm trying to give you guys content that's for you. I'm trying all this stuff. So I'm like, I used to be afraid at first to do this. I'm like, I'm not really afraid anymore. I'm out there. I am trying to make some money. I'm trying to get it going. Like I said, I'm trying to give you guys good stuff. I know everybody's money is tight. People are working hard for their money. But trust me, as many of you guys have come to some of my things, we have a good time. I give you 110%. I try to give back to you. It's all, it's not just take. I try to give back and give a feeling. And, that's kind of the point. I try to really look at, what do the fans want? Hi, Judy. What do the fans want? That's what I'm always thinking. Me and Tony Moore are always talking about that. What do the fans want? They want this. They want that. Can I give them this? Can I get them that? Can I get that interview? Can I get that product? Can I get that? Can I give them this? I'm always asking you guys, what do you want? I'll try so I can give it to you. It's a little rough sometimes. Yes, I know. Yes, but again, Leopardess, I don't do that. Number one, but we didn't make a cowboy like in New York. I met him once in New York. He was actually really funny. No, I try to make money with my clothes on. I'm gonna be the different person and make money with my clothes on. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, Crystal Hopkins. How are you? That's my point, right? I'll be totally than everybody else. I'm not gonna go shirtless and all that kind of stuff. James is like, he is. I am not saying I'm wholesome, but I am family friendly entertainment. And I'm serious. I'm silly. I'm all that stuff. But I'm like, no, I want to show people that I don't have to do all these extra weird things to get a following. So I think some people, it's an easy way out because they can just show off their bodies or whatever, and it's easy. Then people just throw money at them, and it's like, but what are they doing with that money? Not all of them. Some may be doing things with it, but the ones that I know, they just want to live high lifestyles. I don't want to. I have a nice house and everything. I'm good. Mine's not about lifestyle. Mine's about how can I continue doing this while having to get a regular job. I don't want a regular job, folks. I don't want to. I tried it for 3 months a couple of years ago, and I thought I was going to cry. I was like, oh, see, at Tuxedo, there you go. I look good in bow ties. I do that. If someone said, James, I will pay you to wear some nice clothes or a uniform, whatever, I would do that. Again, that's a little different. A girl, same here. I would have to it would be a horror show. So we don't do that. It would be a horror show. Yes, we don't do that. So yes. But that's kind of my point, that people are trying to take these easy ways out. And I'm like, nah, not me. We're going to keep it clean and work it out that way. That's my point there, right? That is the point. You're a good dude. Thank you. Work a regular job anymore. And there's that too. For some people, they can't, right? Some people can't work a regular job anymore. And so then what do? I'm very fortunate that I do have my faculties, but I also am getting older. I'm not as in shape. I cut back on some of my organizing duties just because of that. My knees aren't the same anymore. All kind of stuff ain't the same anymore. So I'm like, how can I do some stuff? Well, I'm good at talking. I'm good at socializing. I'm good at giving advice. I'm good at all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, let's try that. I know working from home is the best, leopardess. Oh my God. I love that I can just come to my room, set stuff up, and do it from home. That's why I'm doing this, because I can do it from home. That is my favorite. Oh my God. I don't want to go somewhere and go. I have to drive places, especially in LA. Oh, in LA, it's like the traffic is crazy, everything's crazy. I'm safer here at the house anyway. I have not gotten COVID. I have not been sick. That's all probably because I've been at home. I keep my house clean, well ventilated. I have all my food. I take my pills, take my vitamins. All things you're supposed to do when you're of a certain age. So for me, like I said, I was watching some of my friends, and they have folks just just throwing them money. And I'm like, how is that happening? That's crazy. And my stress level, yes. Traffic is horrible. You're right. He's my beauty. I don't have beauty. I've never relied on my face. So I'm not worried. I have a face that just says life experience. I've never relied on my looks at all. I always relied on my personality and my smarts. So I don't care how I look. I don't. I mean, I'll look like whatever. As long as I can still talk and keep it moving, we're good to go. But I don't. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I never looked at my looks. So I've never. If anybody thinks I'm good looking, that's great. I'll take it. But I don't have to worry about that. I'm black. I'm gonna age well till I'm 100. Now the inside may fall apart, but the outside's gonna look good. Exactly. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that. There's somebody for everybody. I appreciate that. I live in a sea of people. There's a million good-looking guys here in Los Angeles, and they're all younger than I am and got bodies. So yeah. So if anybody thinks I'm good-looking, I'll take it. I'll never say don't say it. I'll take it. Hi, Megan. So I'll take it, but I don't live on it. I don't worry about it. So I'm good. If I can't talk anymore, which happened to me 3 years ago, if I can't think or anything more, that's where my problem is. That's when I get scared. Because I couldn't do this for a year. In 2018, I got Bell's palsy, severe case. I couldn't do it, and I wanted to kill myself. It was completely. I didn't know what I was going to do myself. It was the worst thing in my world. The worst thing. My hair. Thank you. I do have some good hair. It's soft. It's fluffy. It's wild. I feel like Jennifer Lewis, because she got her hair like this too right now. She's wearing a big fro. I said, that's right, girl. Wear that fro. Fros are hairdos. I had to go off with people earlier today. Fro is an afro is a hairdo. It's a hairstyle. And so I was like, it's fine. But then it's, oh, thank you, Sherry. That's very nice of you. Thank you. My old boss said I had to be dressed for hours, and I'm a current speaker list. See, exactly. Thank you, Leverett. I appreciate that also. Thank you. Because there are folks who are good looking but ugly on the outside, which makes them ugly. You all know that, right? There are folks I'm like, they were good looking, but oh, thank you, Megan. It's very sweet of you. Well, there are folks who are, I thought they were good looking. They started talking. Ooh, I'm like, ugh. Oh, let's give thank you. Well, I'll bask it. Thank you, ladies. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will. I'll thank my mother, who's my twin. She gave me her looks, and she's beautiful. So Miss Benita gets it. So you can thank her. She's not on here or anything, but you can thank her. So I'll take it. But I appreciate that. But that's my point, is that if I'm a nice person and if I give back to the community, hopefully this will translate. She looked great. Jennifer Lewis was great on the View yesterday too. She was on there too yesterday. They ran out of time with her, and I was like, "Oh no, she's so wonderful." I can listen to Jennifer Lewis talk all day long. She's a queen. She's a queen, and I just love her. But yeah, so that's why I said I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to get ahead. I'm trying to continue doing this every day, all the time. So one of the ways, like I said, I have them listed in my right now underneath the description of this video. I have all the events that are coming up. Hopefully, you guys can come to one or several of them. Again, it's $15 we're here in this chat room. Sign up. If you can sign up today, to sign up today. If you can sign up later, you can sign up later. It's completely. I know they're all still open. I have an event this Saturday that everybody's invited to. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You can sign up for that. Also, put you in the books. People are signing up for the classes. I want you guys to get your seats. But I know some people don't know anything until. I know some people have schedules, have to wait. Possibly pretty outside, maybe not so much inside. Or some of the private Zoom, possibly. Pretty outside, maybe not so much inside. I can't remember I can't remember who I mentioned. Got to refresh my memory. But that's it. I want you guys to come to them and have some fun with me and learn some stuff, and we have a good time. And you spend your Saturday afternoon with me for an hour or so. But actually, the other day we were 3 hours the other day. That was crazy. I was like 3 hours. We had a good time on there. But that's my point. So I'm like, I know she's still trying to flirt with me. I know. I was like, we had to calm that down. This is not an X-rated or R-rated show, but yes, I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. I do. I appreciate you very much. I seriously am just trying to give back to the communities, give people a space where they can feel good about themselves. There's so much negative stuff out there. Oh, there's my Daphne. It's a different show. It's 50 plus. I'm talking about trying to make money. That's what I'm trying to do. I have these 6 events I'm trying to sell everybody. They come to my 6 events. If Frank got proposed to, yes, my cleverness. That's so funny. Yeah, that was one of the funniest parts of the Zoom. So Daphne, I'm trying to sell these 6 events. But Daphne's coming to the Halloween and the private Zoom. She's coming to those. But I have a Thanksgiving. I have a Friendsgiving Zoom. I have a how to do YouTube live Zoom. Right. Well, here's the thing, Leopardess. You should come to my Zoom this Saturday. I'm going to talk about writing. You should come to this. You should sign up for it. $15 for you. You sign up for it. I'm going to talk about writing. And the Zoom is coming up this Saturday at noon. If you're available, you should sign up for it. So Daphne's coming to those, but I suppose I have also a couple other ones. Was that enough of a hint? You know, I'm a lady of a certain age. That's enough of a hint. KM. Let's see. KM. Oh yes. Oh my God, that is it. Yes, MJ. Yes. Oh yeah, she's pretty on the outside. Oh yeah, totally pretty on the outside. But yes, on the inside. Ooh. And Candace will be here this Saturday. So you want to see Candace? Albert's going to be there this Saturday. We're going to talk about writing, putting stuff together. I'm going to tell you all kinds of stuff, actually. Because Leopardess, you may have a drama or something inside of you that you may want to come out. Who knows? Daphne, I'm a lady of a certain age. Yes, if you want to, yes, do it now, and I'll put you in. You do it now, yes, I'll put you in. Yes. Do it now. So $15 for you. And it's the Cash App's on the top of the thing. But I think you'll like it. You can ask questions too, Leopard. You can ask me any kind of question when it comes to writing too. We'll talk about it. It's gonna be a fun time this Saturday. We got Candace, Albert. We're gonna have a good time. My friend Caesar's coming. He writes also. But Daphne, I'm gonna lady of a certain age too. I can't wait to meet you, Daphne, on October 8th. I wish you could have one of my earlier Zooms, like this weekend or next Saturday. Next Saturday, I have one too on the 1st about how to do YouTube videos. I thought I was getting married. It could be a long engagement. You have to get married right away. Don't you want to have an engagement for a while? They have an engagement party. Remember, she said they're going to elope. They're not going to get married in public. They're going to elope. So they're going to elope. Let's have a good engagement party or bachelor party, whatever. We should do all that. Mm-hmm. She said she was going to take him somewhere else, so he can't. Isn't that hilarious? That's what she said. She's like, no, we are. Okay, let's see. Oof. That can work. That can work, Leopardess. That's fine. So you decide to do it as a super check. That's something totally separate. But I'll make a note that you paid $15 as a super chat. You'll be the first. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So this paid as a super. This first time a super chat. The super chat's just something totally different, but that's fine. For you, I'll make the exception that's for that. Okay. So that's fine. In there, super chat. Okay. There you go. Okay. So you're in the book. You're in the book. Red Wedding. That's pretty funny. That's pretty much Red Wedding. Yeah, that didn't turn out very well. That didn't turn well at all. Okay, that's good. I'm looking at some stuff. That's good. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you, Leopardess. Thank you. When I do go somewhere, I'll tag you in the post. How's that? I will tag you in the post and say this is my things on Leopardess. Yeah, Courtney. Yes. You see, they didn't mention the wedding on the. Chad didn't mention the wedding. He didn't mention the wedding at all, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Leopardess, perfect. I'll keep an eye out for it. Okay, out for it. Yes, she did. I saw that, MJ. She did. She did. Well, she's a good person. Things didn't work out. It's Hollywood. Shit didn't work out, right? That's what happens. I don't do that, but that's what happens. They got other plans. Dang it. I'm probably gonna do another one of these at some point. I probably will. So I'll keep you in mind. I might do one in December. So I'll keep it in mind for you. Another 10 things for writing. I put a little note that Daphne's interested. So maybe in November I'll add one in, or maybe it'll be December. We'll decide. Well, I'll write down your name, Daphne, keep you informed. You got plans and stuff you have to attend. So fancy schmancy, Daphne. So fancy schmancy. Excuse me. No, I just belched. I'm drinking some carbonated water. I just belched on that one. So yes. When you are writing, I want to until late Friday. Okay, that's fine, MJ. That's fine. You can still sign up then. I mean, I'm not gonna say, don't give me money. Of course, I'll take it, girl. Well, hopefully you can make it. Hopefully you can come. When you're writing a book, a song, or something similar, do you have a focus solely on that, or just write other things all the time? That's a good question, GH. Fan. It depends. Well, here's the thing. Everything that I write is divine intervention. It's divine intervention. God gives me stuff, and Flobo laughs because I'll dream things. I'll dream lyrics. I'll dream situations, and I wake up and I write them. Or talk them out. So for me, it's very much, I can be sometimes, but right now I'm writing 4 shows at once. So no, so that for sure, I'm writing. When it comes to books, I am writing about 3 or 4 books at once, but I stop. I write one book at a time. How can I say this? If God moves through me, no, you understand me? I have your email. So the Zelle will come through to me. So I'll have that and I'll print that out. But I have your email. Okay. I'll let you know when it comes. As it comes through, I'll let you know when it comes through to me. I haven't got a notification yet. I'm sure I'm gonna get it shortly. But what I do is if God says write 3 chapters of this book, that's what I do. If God says write 2 chapters of that book, then I stop that and your dream season Republic slide is funny. There's a market for that, MJ. Then I write that. Songs are the same thing. Sometimes I get songs in pieces, and sometimes I get songs all at once. For example, I'll show you something. What do I have right here? What do I have right here? I wrote this song. It's called "You Go." I wrote this song in one sitting. So I wrote this song in one sitting. But even when Flobo and I went to record it, you see, we actually changed some of the lyrics while we're together. That happens sometimes too. So that's what's so funny about that. So, but to ask your question, there are times when I write things simultaneously, but I work on it at once. So I'll be like, I'm working on this book today, then I might work on this book tomorrow. Does that make sense? But it's whatever God tells me. Like I get the inspiration. Sometimes I'll get something. Here's something too. There are times I'll get something and I'm not even sure what it's for. I'll get a paragraph and I go, is that a song? Is that a part of a song? Is that part of a story? Is that part of a book? Sometimes I don't know. Isn't that funny? There are times I'm just like, okay. It's very much I don't know what it could be, and that's actually exciting. It's very exciting. So okay, I got it, Leopardess. So you're Zelle. Okay, I got it. You are in like Flynn. He didn't tell me on my phone, but he told me on that. Okay, I'll put that with the others. With the others. There's that. I gotta organize some of this stuff. I got shit everywhere. Okay. I'll put that with the other ones. So I got it. Very good. Why didn't you come on here though? Interesting. I got it. But yes, this is for September 24th. Oh yeah, we'll have a good time. Plus, Candace says to me in there, look. Leopardess, you're a fan. You're a fan, Leopardess. She likes your video for the look of love for Sprina. I know. So this show came about out of a conversation, Matt, that I had with my friend Cesar Espino. He's a content creator also. and we had lunch today. And so I have this show called 50 Plus, which I just kind of throw. This is my first time doing a live of this. You get your jobs live with shows. That's so good. Dream analysis. I'm telling you, sometimes dreams are the best thing. They tell you stuff. So anyway, and I'm the one. So I decided to come on. I said I'm gonna come on for a little bit and talk about making money with my clothes on, because there are people I know who are half naked making money. People are just throwing money at them. I'm like, that's just easy. This means that's cheap and easy. I mean, no shade to them, but I'm just like, can I just make money by my personality? And then I'm trying to change the world, and and so that's why I have these courses. I said, let me just come on and talk about it with people. Some folks in the chat say they changed their lives in their 50s. So Matt, that's what you and I talked about the other day. So it's like it's wonderful. It's like it's a thing. We're trying to have better lives and do what we can. And I think that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to have my best life ever. I'm doing all this great stuff. I get to talk to you guys, but I have to make money at the same time. So that's kind of the thing. So Leopard, did you do a full-on video for Sprina? Did you post it on Twitter? I don't think I saw it. Like, did I not see it? I'm just going to start moving some stuff around. Okay. So I'm moving some stuff around. I'm gonna get back on the chat. Yeah, so I told people I'm gonna do. So I said this Saturday, people signed. Leopardess just signed up. Sarah signed up. Candace will be there. Albert will be there. Caesar will be there. We're going to talk about writing styles, some things. We're going all kind of stuff. Beauty for Ashes. Let me tell you a little something about that. Not everybody appreciates that, actually. Now, we're not all kumbaya getting along. There's certain ones. I was in Albert's live earlier tonight. I was able to talk about my events in here because he loves me. He posts my events. Tony Moore Audition Days. I'll talk about my events. 10 Floor GH. They just said follow me, I think, once. They didn't mention my events. But I advertise on every single platform. If you don't follow me, so you should be. I put all of the. Matt also supports my events and posts them. But I am. You got over 1,000 views on YouTube. Really, go on, girl. That's not an easy feat. That's good for you. But also I post on some Facebook groups. Some won't let me do it. They've told me no. A lot of them will say no because you're soliciting something. I'm like, but no, it's a fan event for you guys. They won't let me do it. Even like real fan events, they won't let me do it. So there's a lot of Facebook groups that are very tight. They won't let me do it. But on my socials, everywhere, I posted everywhere all the time. It gets me on the nerves. But not all. If I go on someone's soap group, I'm not allowed to sometimes. How's that, Beauty for Ashes? I let people come to me. I'm like, you can promote whatever you want on my page. I don't care. Promote whatever you want. I retweet stuff. Isn't that crazy? I mean, isn't that crazy, folks? There's some folks who don't want my shit on their page. They don't. Or in their groups. Even though we share the same audience, they're not happy about that. Nope. So I'm not allowed to sometimes. I'll tell you guys the truth. I tell you the truth and shame the devil. That's what it is. But some people are very territorial and they don't want them. And I'm like, if you have an event, I would post it in my group. I have no problem with that. But all our events are different. There's enough room. Literally, there's enough room for all of us. The fans win. The fans are the ones who win. when they have all these events. If you have your events, I have my events, they'll go to them. They'll go to them. People want events to go to. And not everybody can make my events if they can't make a certain day, right? Exactly, MJ. It's so weird. But seriously, there are a lot of Facebook groups that will not let me post my shows in them. I'm like, I'm doing an actor show on General Hospital. I actually have the actor right here on the show, and they won't let me post it. They won't. Isn't that crazy? It's like they're like, no, you can't. I'm like, but don't you want to meet, Finn from Bold and Beautiful? Don't you want to meet, Krista Allen? Like, they would not let me post. And they'll tell me, you're violating our rules, or you can't post that. They won't. I know, and some do. Well, you know what, me, it's like I said, Dish and Days, Albert, DC, myself, GH Envy, a lot of we do support each other on our channels all the time, and some don't. Oh, cheese fries! I had chili cheese tater tots the other night. I don't know how that is. They were so good. Love me some tater tots. Love me some tater tots. But isn't that crazy? So, thank you. My name on Twitter is James Lott Jr. I seriously make everything simple, but I'm James Lott Jr. 1. Isn't that crazy? Yes, I am James Lott Jr. 1 on Twitter, James Lott Jr. on Instagram, James Lott Jr. on Facebook, James Lott Jr. on TikTok, James Lott Jr. I'm James Lott Jr. everywhere. I made it very easy. I couldn't get just James Lott Jr. because someone has it. They have like 2 followers on it or whatever. So, and my father's on there. He's James Lott Sr. So he's on there, but he hasn't been on there in a long time. But he has a. So you go to James Lott Sr. It's my dad, not me. Cheese fries or ranch dressing. I know you guys support me. You guys totally support me. You guys share my stuff. I know you guys. So you guys do. I see you guys share it. I told people, I said, I have the best fans because they actually will share my posts. They will retweet them. They'll tell their people. It's wonderful. I have people who their fans don't do it. They don't share any of their stuff. They watch them, but they don't. I'm like, my support. The Lotties always support me and help me out in terms of retweeting and reposting and commenting and hitting the like button and stuff. But now everybody does that, you guys. I didn't realize it was such a unique thing. Like I said, I see people who do lots of stuff and whatever. Exactly, Beauty. I want 100,000 followers. I just started doing this portion during the pandemic. I was not really that serious all these years. I know, isn't that crazy, MJ? It's crazy. It's true. I can't have a Y&R. I had a Y&R page for 5 years. Then someone, I guess, reported it. And I've tried to set up a new Y&R page over and over again. I had like over 2,000 followers. They won't let me, someone won't let me have one. I've tried 5 times. I've gotten reported and taken down. I talked to CBS. It's not them. They're like, we like your page. It's not you. I don't know who it is, you guys, but someone does not want me to have a Y&R Facebook page. They don't. Isn't that crazy? I have a Y&R Instagram page, but they will not let me have one on Facebook for some reason. They just won't. You're in violation. You're in violation. I'm not violating anything. I'm showing Y&R. How am I violating anything? We're all James Lott Jr. just sold at James Lott Jr. on all social media platforms. That's right. That's me. You know my outro. I was told one day by Kevin Undergaro at I used to be Black Hope LA. Everybody remembers my Black Hope. The whole point was they took out several pages like he did, but I was one of them. They wouldn't let me have one of those. All my other pages are up there. I have a Bold Beautiful page, GH page. All my other shows have pages, but Y&R I can't have one. So he just said, what's going on? Because it's not CBS, it's not Y&R, it's not them. They're not doing anything. It's people, I guess. But yes, I was told by Ken Undergaro to make all my shit the same, and he was correct. It's easier to say, it's easier to do. JLJ Media everywhere or James Lott Jr. everywhere, except there's a 1 in the one in Twitter. Because some loser has it, won't give it to me. Dang it. But yes, it's crazy, you guys. It's totally bonkers what they will not let me have. So that's what's crazy, folks. So Beauty for Ashes, I'm with you. I need to be bigger and bigger because Albert always says that too. And they're just like, come on, James. You should. I said, they should be bigger. They should be. Yeah, someone's reporting it. I know someone's reporting it. I know they are. Because I had like 2,000 followers on that page. It was amazing. I was posting all the time. And then that was it. And I have no idea who it was or who it is or who's doing it. My first thought was CBS and Y&R, and when I talked to them, like, no, it's not us. We have no problem. You've done nothing wrong with your pages. We love you have a page. They had no problem with it. So I have no idea. So somebody or somebodies. And Facebook's just like, okay, fine. Like, I've tried 5 times to do it, man. Each time, take it down. That's what's so crazy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. They were gone. How racist, right? Well, I know that on YouTube, they've really cracked down on certain videos that are using clips and stuff from the shows. I know that's been a crazy. I was at AfterBuzz TV and we were getting flagged on a bunch of stuff. Even when the producer of the show was in my interview and says it's fine, somehow it's still getting flagged. And it wasn't them. They're like, it's not us. I mean, they brought a clip for us to show and we were still getting it. Yeah, I know. I'm MJ. I hate those. Oh my God. Some of these pages will say this is going to happen in 2 weeks. And it's not going to happen. They say shit that's so outrageous. I'm like, do people really believe them? Like, do they believe it? I mean, I guess some of the stuff sounds kind of like possible, but I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like, nope, it is not kosher. We are not, no, not doing that. And so people need to like wake up and like know that this is not for real. Some of these spoiler, that's why I don't do spoiler pages. I never have, never do, never will, never have, never do. We at AfterBuzz TV, we're like, we're not doing that, not at all, and we're not doing that. We just said, nope, that's not going to happen. We don't do spoilers. We may think about things and see what does that mean and blah blah blah, but we do not do spoilers. We don't. Never have. So I still think it doesn't work. Yeah, bad Photoshop pictures, totally. They do. I mean, seriously, they're not telling. And these people have no insight. None of them have insight. Like, none of them work for the companies. None of them actually know anybody there. They're just guessing and getting clickbait. That's how they make money, you guys. You click on it, they make money. You view it, they make money. That's what they're doing. I tried somebody the other day. I go, you guys, you understand what they're doing? Because everybody's so clamoring they want to know what's going to happen next. They click on it, and then that person makes money. And they read it. There's time. I'm sure you guys have been to some where you read it, and it doesn't even tell you anything, or literally it's like it's nothing that you don't know already. It's like you're like, wait, I read all that for nothing. That sucks too. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. That's what we're talking. I mean, like, it's not even anything. Yes, big view. They do, MJ. They get big. So Sherry and Leopards have the same kind of dog. You both have Yorkies. That's so funny. Right. He's not coming back, GH. Disney and ABC have not changed their policy. Until they change their policy, then the possibility of Steve coming back would work. But ABC Disney still stands by their mandate. So that's not true at all. They didn't change their mind. But yes, MJ, they get big numbers. And you're right, the videos are horrible. They're bad Photoshop. They're bad. They have bad voice stuff on them. But it's horrible. You're just like, what are you guys doing? But people, they're popular. That's why I try to do better content than that. Right, he'll come back when he's ready. He'll come back when he's ready. When he comes back, he's not coming back anytime soon. Not now. They do. I think. I want to say GH Days has a lot of spoiler pages, and why not? You're right. Rhino has a lot. I don't know. B&B doesn't have as many, but see, B&B, they have Bold Live, So they will tell you if something's coming up. So in case you'll be like, in 2 weeks, this is coming up. So that's you have to worry about that. He'll tell you if it's coming up, right? So you have to worry about that. But I see a lot of days ones too, you guys. But GH, I see a lot of GH ones. Oh my God. I'm like, that's not true. The voices are very robotic. Isn't that weird? Hi, Miss Kate Valentine. That's what I said. They make money anytime you click on it. I just said that. They make money on clicks. I just said, see, Kate, that's why we're in love, Kate. Because I said the exact same thing. Does they make money? Yes, Steve has options, Daphne. Totally. That's what I said. He has options. And he's working out, and him and the Jackal stuff is working out fine. They're working out. Steve is doing fine at the moment. He's doing fine. I'm curious to what's next for him. But right now he's doing fine. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the thing. So Hooker Killer is, click the link below. And people fall for it all the time. They fall for it all the time. So it's like, don't do it, because they win. So now for me, it's like, well, MJ, you're still my girl too. I can have several of you. I mean, as if you guys are top tier. You guys are first row, top tier, everything. You know how men are. That's how we are. We're crazy. But that's what they do. That's what I'm saying. Why can't I make money being for real and not fake compared to these folks who are raking? I mean, they're raking in thousands of dollars a month on clickbait. That is not for taking. They're taking your money and don't give a shit about you. That's what's crazy, because they know you. Because they know you're nosy. I know a harem. Well, harem. Why not? My family's from Africa. All my different wives. But you know what I mean? They're taking your money, and you walk away with nothing because you didn't learn nothing. And then a week later, the shit doesn't happen. And you're like, oh, so it really wasn't a spoiler. It was a total scam. That's what's so crazy. I got a telemarketer call me. Speaking of scams, a telemarketer is calling me at 6:30 at night. Why is the telemarketer calling me? Should I answer phone? I'm not gonna answer phone. They're gonna try to sell me. I don't want to talk to you. Don't leave a message. But you know what I mean? That seriously makes me angry. I feel bad for people because there are folks who do think they want to know, they want to know spoilers. They want you. So they prey on people who are just nosy and want to know what's going on, and then that's it. And that's it. Yes, my Patreon, patreon.com, James Lott Jr. I've been putting out two posts a day. I have so much content, it's crazy. Some of your favorite stars are in the content. A lot of behind the scenes stuff, because I found a phone. This phone here is from 5 years ago. I found all this content on this phone. That's why I'm like doing that. Yeah, private Zooms. Well, somebody in here said, I don't know if she's in here, said that she's gonna hire me for a private Zoom for her birthday. I think somebody in here said that on another show. They're gonna hire me for their birthday, for the private Zoom. And I said, sure, we'll talk pricing and everything. I know. Well, it's here at 6:30 my time, Megan. I am as real can get. I am. I cry, I laugh, I cuss, I do it all. I do. I am fully me, because there's only one me. I made it to this age. Sorry, smudgy glasses. Really just think really. I don't know. I don't tell. In Argentina, that's why I look at Argentina. That's so funny. Scam calls are crazy. They're crazy. They're fucking crazy. But I am. No, I am totally. I'm just like, yes, I am totally real all the time, because that's how it should be. That's how it should be. So that's what we do. So it's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make money with my clothes on. I'm trying to make money a real way. I'm trying to give people back something. On my buymeacoffee.com, I give you a podcast. I review coffees and I post coffee pictures, and that's what I do. So here's the deal, beautiful ashes. I do have sponsors for some of my shows. I do take sponsors and ads. I do have some. I want more. I have Barefoot Bubbly for years. I got a grant for a sponsor for 2 of my shows. We got our first check the other day. So that's coming through. So we're working on that stuff. We're working on it too. So no, we have some sponsors for some of them, but there's plenty of room for sponsorship on other shows. But I do have some. Oh, trust me, I'm working on that. I'm working on that too. The pandemic killed a lot of that, but now people are coming out again. We're going to do that. We had a great time. No, we had a great time. We talked. I mean, it went by fast. We talked about all kinds of stuff. We had a great time. So any private Zooms, come DM me. I'll give you the pricing, and we'll have a good time. I'm like, you know me, I'm just like this in a private Zoom. You know, but yeah, beauty, I'm working on that too. No, but we got a grant for my Ernie Pyle podcast. We get paid for it. So we're actually, it's even better than ads. We're getting paid to produce it and do it per podcast. My AB Cal Voices, I just got a raise. I was doing it for $100 per podcast. Now I'm doing it for $200 per podcast. So, girl, I'm working on it, girl. No, James Jr. has his hands everywhere. He is trying to work it out. I'm trying to work it out. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Me llama está contigo. That's right. One stop for entertainment. I have it all. I do. I feel like you can't find something on my channels. I don't want to tell you. I got a little bit of everything on my channels. If you can't find it, I don't just tell you. I mean, I have a wide variety of content. Wide variety. I do. Oh yeah, Frank knows everything. Oh my God, with spam calls. We had a dozen spam calls yesterday and today. That's crazy. I mean, I get like one or two maybe a day, but a dozen? Oh my goodness. That's a lot. I get a few of those texts. I don't know if you guys get these. Hi. No, hi. That is not, no, I don't know who you are. Or, hey there. Or, I need you to pick up my dog. You guys are it's all fakes. I do not answer it. I do not answer it at all. I'm like, that's just nope. I don't know who you are. And here's something. Okay, did you know this? I'm gonna share something with you guys. I don't know if you know this. Come closer. So here's the deal. If you pick up a phone call and they go hello, you say hello. If they ask you a question that requires a yes or no answer, never say yes. It could be something innocuous. They may say, can you hear me? If you go yes, they'll record it and piece it on something else to charge you with. So I was told that I think it was watching Dateline or something. Never say yes. Always say no or say something that's not a positive word. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Even automated ones too, MJ. They say, don't say yes. Don't say, I will do it. Don't say, okay. Never say that. Whether it's automated or for real, never say that. So they can piece it on something and tie you to something that you don't want to be tied to. Isn't that crazy? That's how good these scammers are. My friends at Trilogy Media, I thought that's all they do is they harass scammers. And they taught me all this stuff that goes on. They came on my show and taught me all this stuff. It's scary. It's scary. Even on the emails. Nope, I don't click on that. 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 Nope. Nope. Because even clicking on it sends something to people. Nope, don't do that. And also, sometimes they look, oh dang, okay. I'll look at that map. My God. They literally will have, it looks like an email from your bank. It looks like it, the letterhead says stuff. But I always say, check the email. Put your little mouse over the email, and it's not from their bank. Because I had something that came, I'm usually pretty good. A few months ago, I had something come through that looked really real. And I actually ended up calling them back. They tried to scam me out of money. They wanted my credit card. I said, no, I'll do it with the bank. I was like, nah, it sounded weird when they were talking. They're trying to tell me that I had some charge from 30 years ago and all this stuff. Nope. You're lying through your teeth. I have no debt. I paid everything off. You're crazy. But it sounded real. And I go, okay, well, I'm going to check my bank and then I'll call you back. Okay. And they didn't say anything. It never bothered me since. They were like, we're going to call an attorney on you if you don't answer it today. That's not how it works. And remember, The IRS does not call your house. I had a few of those. The sheriff's coming because I'm from the IRS because you didn't do it. I'm like, no, no. The Crystal, you could play with them. If you want, you could use your speech impediment and play with them. You could. Right. Or Kate, or they open a virus. That's what's great. My friend had that happen to them too. And that's crazy. Yes. I open, what do you want? Yep, there you go, celebrities. I'm from my husband's bank. Sure, whatever. That's crazy. Control you gives you a full video. MJ, I did not know that actually. I just put the little mouse over it. It's like the email is something totally different than what Chase would have or something. It's totally different. I did films. We're talking money right now, films and scams. I don't know if you've ever been scammed. We're talking scams and money right now. There were student loans, and I got the ending quite Freddie. Well, yeah, same thing for me, Matt. I got grants in the 80s. I went to college in the 80s. So I got grants and then I worked. So I had no student loans. So someone called me and saying, you owe money. No, I don't. I graduated in 91 or whatever. I don't have no student loans. I left college fine. I went to school in the Stone Age. So like I didn't have to worry about that stuff. That is not even a thing for me. So I know that's a lie. Or someone goes, you owe money on a car. No, I don't. I gave rid of my car a long time. There's no car. Don't try to say that I owe money on a car. They try, and some of them sound really real. That's what's scary. Like I said, I'm usually on top of it, and I almost got scammed because it sounded so plausible. They were that good. Oh my God. You know, you went to college. It's so funny. My dad went to college, got stolen. Yeah. Sherry's like, I'm getting stolen. I need to go to college. That's MJ. Well, if it happens again to me, MJ, I'm gonna look it up. I used to get junk mail all the time. I'm gonna try it. I'll let you know, MJ. I'm gonna try it. I never knew that. I never knew that. But that's the thing. You gotta be really careful. So I always go. If someone goes, your account's been closed, or your account's locked. Like, don't say I'm listening to my phone. Your account's locked. I'll go to my phone. I'll go right to my bank, and it's fine. Yeah, Jim Baker did all that. Yes, he did. You get hung up on a lot. See, good girl, Crystal. You're like, I'll use what is going on with me for my benefit than less. But someone here said they always say, "What do you want?" That's a good way to say things too. What do you want? What do you want? Never say anything positive because they can use it against you. I know. I'm like, that's a good idea too. Actually, I can actually have my friends come on from Trilogy G Media who do scam stuff. That could be a fun thing later. I'll keep that in mind. But it's just scary because they prey on people who don't either pay attention. Everybody's busy. They're doing something that they don't pay attention. They hope that, or they really believe it and get scared because it looks real. See? Like you're not getting no free, no shit out of me. Nope, you're not getting my credit card. You're not getting my debit card. You're not getting my social security number. No. That is not happening. But your bank's gonna close on your thing. Okay, I'll call the bank. Well, we are your bank. No, you're not my bank. I'll call my bank. I have a different number. I'll call bank. I did a couple times. I had to call the bank and go, anything wrong with my account? They're like, no. Your account's fine. I was like, I just want to check. I said, luckily I have mobile banking. I can look and go. That's the thing. I know. See, MJ, that's the thing. If you're busy, and like for me, I get a million emails a day. I really try to stay cognizant on which ones are junk, which ones aren't. I have a junk folder, so luckily a lot of them go there. That is crazy, Matt. Look at your thing. That is crazy. All those are spam. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yes, you're busy. That's what it is. They call it. That's true. Films is correct. A lot of them call senior citizens, and I've had to deal with that with my clients who are older. They're like, but they said this, and I've had clients get scammed out of $5,000, $2,000, part of their savings. I'm like, but they said they would come take my house if I didn't do this. I'm like, what? Like, oh my God. So I always tell them, before anything happens next time, if you don't call me, like, call me. We'll figure it out together. Like, don't do that. I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy. They'll say things to them like, ma'am, if you don't give us that $3,000 by the end of the day, there's this loophole, like this law that was passed yesterday. They'll say shit, and you're like, oh my God. So to them, it seems real. And some older people either forgetful or just natural stuff happens. They're like, oh, I thought it was this, or I thought, nope. And they get a credit cards on the phone. They do. But I said, if I don't pay this, or nowadays, you guys, they're doing the small scams. So it doesn't seem so bad. You owe $15, $20, $30. That's all you owe. We'll settle at $40. We'll settle at $60. Then they have your credit card number, and suddenly it's 60 times 10, or 60 times 20, or it's 600, or it's 6,000, whatever your card's allowed. And you're like, how'd that happen? Well, the YouTube channel that I know, my friends, you would check them out. It's called Trilogy Media. You want to check them out. They are the bomb. They know me. Their fan base loves me. I love them. Trilogy Media here on YouTube. They do the Lord's work. I'm telling you, they are hilarious. They go after them. They get it. Yes, that one too, GH. Your email account's going to expire. It's not going to expire. That's all a lie, and it's just, and you guys all know it. And it's just crazy. Isn't that crazy? They just have no shame. No shame. Oh, me too, my house all the time, which is partially true because I live in Inglewood where everybody's trying to buy our homes. So part of that is true. That's kind of crazy. So I mean, that part of that is true for me. They're always trying to buy my house. I'm like, nope, you can't have my house. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm looking for something. I found it. Yours is called Scary. I'll check them out, MJ. Check out my people. I'll check out yours. Tracy Stevens. Hi, Tracy. We're talking stuff. We're talking scams and. Okay, how long I've been on? I got to make myself some din. I'm starving. Let's see. I got Big Brother. Let's see how long I've been on. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming on to my new show. This is my show that I have episodes of this show. I've been on 67 minutes. You're talking money when you close on to you, girl. That's right, Tracy. We're gonna be old school and keep our clothes on and make money. That's what I tell people. That's why I have the CashAPP out. That's why I have super chats. That's why I have what do you call it? All my classes, all my events. Join my events. buymeacoffee.com, patreon.com. Those are all my ventures that I make money to keep my clothes on. And I give back to you. So that's what I do. So hopefully you can, and when you watch this show, I'm also getting money for watching the show. You went to Straps? Yay! I saw those cinnamon streusel muffins and almost bought them, Tracy. That's what's so funny. I almost bought those. I said, I like the cranberry orange. And I wouldn't say I like the cranberry. I thought it's less sugar, it's less whatever. But I do know those muffins, girl. I love Sprouts. Sprouts, that's our place. Sprouts and Trader Joe's. I like Sprouts better than Trader Joe's. That's funny you went there. Yeah, I ate a muffin the other morning. I usually don't eat on camera, but recently I've been hungry. We always talk about food in my chats. So I had yogurt the other day, and then I had a muffin. They're so good. I know the muffins they're good. They're just, it's heaven in a muffin. I completely agree. And see, now you're making me hungrier as I'm about to go off. Now you make me hungry. So I'm gonna make myself some din. So, okay, kids. Hi, the cat. Tracy, that's hilarious. You're like, I got to put out of reach, so I have to work for it. I know cinnamon rolls are good. Cinnamon rolls are the best. I've had some bad ones, but good cinnamon rolls are the best. Okay, no, I gotta get off. Nice about food. I gotta go now. You guys, I love you guys. Thanks for coming on. Sign up for my events. As soon as you have some money, whatever, sign up for my events. There's 6 of them. You have plenty to choose from. Sign up for some. Come join us. $15 for you if you're in the chat room, of course. All of you in here. This show's called 50 Plus. I have some other episodes on for audio. So go to your audio streaming service and follow those episodes, me talking. So check those in. Ooh, tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich sounds good. We don't have to take our clothes off. I used to know Jermaine Stewart, actually. So I'll save that story for later. But I love you guys. And Matthew Salon here. I love you, everybody. Leopardess, everybody. I'm sending love to all of you, M to everybody. Thank you so much for supporting.